The accusation came loud enough for everyone to hear. I was standing in line at the neighborhood cafe, waiting for my coffee when she stormed in, clipboard under her arm, phone already recording, voice sharp with confidence. She pointed straight at me like she'd been rehearsing the moment. "That's him," she announced to the room. "He's been trespassing, stealing packages, and harassing residents. I want him removed." The cafe went quiet. A few heads turned. Someone whispered. I felt the familiar heat of embarrassment crawl up my neck, but I didn't say a word. I'd learned that interrupting her only fueled the performance. She kept going anyway. She claimed she was on the HOA board, said she had complaints, said she'd been watching me for weeks. Every sentence got bigger, bolder, more dramatic. She demanded the manager call the police and ban me from the plaza. The manager hesitated, clearly uncomfortable, but reached for the phone. That's when the door opened again. A man in a gray jacket walked in, calm and unhurried. He scanned the room, then looked straight at her clipboard. "Ma'am," he said evenly, "I think you're going to want to stop." She froze. "Excuse me? This doesn't concern you." "It does," he replied. "I'm the property owner." You could almost hear the air leave the room. He explained patiently that the cafe sat on mixed-use land not governed by her HOA. He owned the retail strip outright. He also mentioned almost casually that security cameras had been installed after repeated complaints of harassment. Her face tightened. He's lying," she said, pointing back at me. The man nodded and pulled out his phone. "Actually, no. And since you brought it up publicly, let's clear the rest up too." He showed the manager footage, her following residents, blocking cars, peering into windows, and most damning, taking packages from doorsteps for safekeeping. A police officer walked in moments later, responding to the earlier call. This time, no one pointed at me. She tried to explain, then argue, then cry. None of it landed. The officer asked her to step outside. The clipboard slipped from her hands and clattered onto the floor. When the door closed behind them, the cafe slowly exhaled. The manager handed me my coffee on the house. Someone murmured an apology for staring. I took a sip, heart finally slowing. She'd accused me in public, certain control would protect her, but the truth didn't shout. It simply walked in and stayed.